everyone, Busy Gamer Dad back again, doing Final Fantasy 2. I'm not gonna lie, it's been ridiculously long since I have played this game. I don't remember where I was. I don't remember what I was doing. I just remember that I was hitting the A button quite a bit. Just to smash these things with magic is not what I was thinking we were doing. I think we were doing something else. We were just basically beating them up. Yeah, we're super overpowered, I think, at this point. We're just able to crush them. Yep, there we are. Cool. Awesome. But yeah, so this is Final Fantasy 2 Pixel Remastered. I am picking up where I left off, probably at this point more than a year ago. And I'm going to try and play the game and just have some fun. Looks like we are in a tower someplace. Don't remember much about it. I went back and I saw maybe 30 seconds of the previous video just to kind of get the setup that I had back again. But yeah, Furion, Guy. Oh my gosh, Guy has just got so much. Evasion 3x. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's just super strong. I'm assuming that we're going up the tower for the... Oh, no, I see there is a treasure chest. This is down. This is down. We need to go up. Cyclone 4th floor. Okay. We're going to get this treasure chest. Oh, these things. I remember these things. These things killed us once or twice. I should probably revive Rickard, huh? You know, that would be the cool thing to do. That'd be the good party member thing to do. But I thought I'd just, you know, finish this up, play this game out, because I have... promised myself that I would play all the Final Fantasies that I have picked up for the Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered. So, you know, don't think that I'm trying to dodge that bullet. I think that these games are really fun. I think they are a staple in their own right for a lot of people to play. And the Pixel Remastered series really does allow you to play them in a way that you normally might not be able to. And on a lot of different systems and things like that. So I encourage you, if you're thinking about getting into Final Fantasy, or if you want to get your little kids into Final Fantasy or something like that, I think that the Pixel Remastered series is a great entry point into doing that, just that. Now, the caveat to that statement is you have to get it for the right system, you have to get it for the right thing. I'm obviously playing on PC right now, so I got these through the Steam library. I think I even got them when they're on sale. I wishlisted them, and I got them when they were on sale in a bundle deal. So, yeah. But yeah, this game has been a lot of fun to try and get through. I never played it fully all the way through from start to finish when I was a kid, and so this gives me an opportunity to do just that. And that's what the Pixel Remastered series is all about. And honestly, the Pixel Remastered series has a lot of quality of life improvements too. Like I remember in Final Fantasy 1, they have revives in that game, and there was not a revive mechanic. Phoenix Downs just didn't exist. So yeah. Honestly, one of the better quality of life improvements that they put in that game, but at the same time, it's also kind of cheapens the feel of the game, as it were. It tries to bring things to a level of like ease, and while for little gamers that's fine and everything, but I'm like, this doesn't strike the same chord of despair as before. Where do I want to go? I want to go down and around. I want to go down and around. Yeah. So we're in, I'm assuming we're in like Ultima Tower is what I would call it. I don't think that these guys, I only have 2. I could do Flare and just kind of roast them. I mean, why not, right? And then I can do Holy and just kind of blast them. I don't think that these guys are particularly weak against magic. Maybe they are. We'll see. They are not. They are not. Well, at least not weak against Flare. Not weak against Holy. And not weak against Blizzard. Good talk. Alright, so they are weak against Brute Force beating up. Got it. Cool. Awesome. Good talk. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to do that. We're just going to mash the A button. Not try and get fancy in here with all the magics. Yep. Yeah, just finish them up. Yeah. So right now it's around the holiday season. I hope you have your holiday shopping done. If not, then you should get to it before all the good items are gone. And get your loved ones something worthwhile. I have been toying around with what I want to get my kids for this holiday season. We want to try and get some Pokemon cards for them, but those are really hard to come by. And they're really good stocking stuffers, though. So we might go to our local game store and pick up a few of them. Oh, her Holy went up this level. Oh, okay, she got some stamina, magic defense. Cool, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me see here. A Lamia. Well, I think I should keep on casting these spells because I think I'm going to need them. Causes a lot of damage. It said so in the spell. It said in the spell it causes a lot of damage. So I'm gonna believe that the spell isn't lying to me. I'm gonna keep on casting magics to make sure that I get my spell points up too. Because the status effect one that's not a lot of damage. That's not a lot of damage at all, actually. That's not a lot of damage at all. And that missed, that go figure. Oh, go figure. Alright, we're going to keep on casting the spells, though. We're going to keep on casting the spells. And I will just have Guy just beat these things up. Oh, man. Flare 1 and Ultima 1. So that's probably why. Because they are level 1 versions of the spell. And I think if I get them higher, they will be better. Because we have Blizzard 4 or something like that is what I think we have it at for Guy. And they cast Bow 3. So... oh, that's what it is. MP1 through 6 is the spell's level. That's what I remember now. Okay, cool. That tracks. That tracks. So Holy's level 5, and that didn't do that much damage at all. Oh, that's just annoying. Honestly, that's just annoying. The good thing about this game, I suppose, is that the spells are pretty interspersed. Like, or interchangeable, not interspersed. Interchangeable. Like, I can sit there and actually... change the spells to different people. And Maria got more agility. Another level up for her. Okay, cool. Is it over here that I gotta go? Wait, why am I over here? I'm very confused. This is where I need to go. I'm very confused. Poison damage. I'm gonna keep leveling up Flare. I'm gonna keep leveling up Flare. I'm gonna keep leveling up Ultima. I'm just gonna keep on beating up these guys. Am I making my way down the tower? Maybe I'm making my way down the tower. I genuinely don't remember. The last episode I titled it something along like 2 giant fights. So, if that helps me remember anything, you know, that'd be great, but it doesn't. It doesn't help me remember a darn thing, honestly. So we'll just take out these royal guards and see where we're at. If nothing else, you know, so in Final Fantasy 2, if you're just tuning in, and this is, because I don't know how I'm going to upload this series, if I'm just going to upload the entire thing and just have you guys, you know, critique everything that goes completely wrong, or if I'm going to intersperse it. But in Final Fantasy 2, they experimented with not a traditional level up system, where everything has its own modular level. So spells have their own individual levels. Stats have their own individual levels. You swing the swords more, you get more strength and stuff like that. You swing, or you cast more dark magic spells, you get more, I think it's intelligence, you get more wisdom from light magic spells if you cast most of those. And the spells, at least in the Pixel Remastered version, are very easily interchanged. So where I can trade spells left and right if I chose to do that. So, up to us if we really want to. Looks like that guy's dead before I can heal. Yep, okay, so I gotta make sure I get that antidote on him. So, Flare went up and Ricard's sword went up. See, so sword skills went up. We got 2 poison axes. Not that I really need them. I don't think. I think I've already got those. Yeah. And I think... Is that better? Oh, the poison axe is better. Sure, let's have him have a poison axe. Is that any better for you? It certainly is. Is it better than the wizard staff? It is better than the wizard staff. I think the wizard staff does a spell, though. Or magic interference is... Oh, wow. That drops your magic stuff by a lot. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. So we'll leave those off of her. Maybe I should actually equip the other poison axe on Ricard, though. Yeah, sure, why not? And then he is poisoned, I saw, so we'll take care of that now. Right there, and let's do some healy-dealies. Okay, so now where am I going? I guess I do have to go down. Huh, okay. Alright, so I go down. And where am I going? I guess I go back up. Yeah, I'm gonna go back up because I got that treasure chest already. These guys, I think we'll just keep on casting our spells and get those spell slots up. Or spell levels, as it were. Because I gotta believe, at some point, we're gonna need spells. I mean, that's already... Ultima's doing a lot of damage, comparisonly, to Flare. And Flare's supposed to be one of the stronger black magic spells. That guy hits like a truck. Very, very owie. Very, very owie. Alright, hit that guy, hit that guy. There we are. And the spells seem to be stronger when I am using them on a single target as opposed to multiple targets. So keep that in mind too. Ultimate gain to level. That's great. Cool. Alright, we're going to go this way. Going to go up. So there is a free sprint button in the game right from the start, and that is what I'm using to get around. These guys I do not want to mess around with. We might end up dying here, but that's okay. These guys will turn us to stone pretty darn quick if we don't get them killed. And that's part of the reason why I think you want magic leveled up, because it's potent enough to deal with these potentially deadly fights. So if that's the case, the good news is Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered offers you quick saves, and the quick saves happen, I think, at the beginning of every floor. So yeah. Oh, stone? No stone. Stone, no stone. Stone, no stone. Good. I will take it. I will take... Well, you know what? They're birds. Use thunder. Right there. Or maybe they have armor that stops them from getting turned into stone, which is fine too. Because they do 0 damage. And this is a perfect opportunity for leveling up our spells. Because I gotta think they only got like a couple hundred health. And Rickard is just gonna, you know... Oh, yep, okay, he got damaged. And now he's turned to stone. So now we will rely on our spells. Our magics to save us. There. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, hopefully you guys dig this series when I finally publish it. It's a game that, like I said, I've never played before. I'm sure there's randomizers out there for it. It's been a long time out and things. I just think it's one of those games that's just a lot of fun to dip back into the past, as it were, and see what it's all about. Oh, Rickard gained an axe level up. Good for him. Good for him. Let's go here. Let's go here. There. Okay, cool. All right, now what do we got? Let's go over here. So many encounters. Oh my goodness. Now I remember why this game was so annoying. Because of all the random encounters. That makes me remember. It didn't take long for me to remember that. So yeah, we're just going to work our way through. This might be a slightly longer than normal episode. Might be around 40 minutes, depending on how far we get inside this tower and how far we progress the story. I'm just really hopeful that we can get through this tower in that time frame. Because there's just so many encounters that makes this super kind of annoying, it seems. But I'm not giving up. Not yet. Not yet. We'll keep on leveling up our magics, because it seems like the fights are going to take as long as they take no matter what. And the number of fights that we get will always help us. You know, they'll always give us the experience that we need. And I think that was how they offset the leveling system, where it was so dependent on what stats you used. It allowed the opportunity for you to round out your party if you were making someone pivot into a certain role or gaining certain power points in certain skills that they didn't have originally. As bad or as good as it might be, that's just how they developed it. And it's not terrible. I don't want to take it away from them that they put things together in a way that they thought was right, because this was in its inception, chronologically, this was Final Fantasy 2. This was technically still released on the Nintendo, the regular Nintendo system, not the Switch, not the Super Nintendo. This was originally released on this SNE or the Nintendo Entertainment System. And because of that, the game functions in a very unique way. And it was around the time when people who, if you almost think of it like this, Nintendo was like an indie game at that point, an indie company, because it was such an unproven thing. Let's see here. So this is progress, potentially? No, this is not progress. Oh, this might be progress. I don't know. There's a zappy floor, and there's 2 treasure chests. So we're going to get the treasure chests. I don't like the zappy. 2 wood golems. You got to think that flare would be good against the wood golems. But clearly, it's just not enough. Flare 3. Let's see how much that does. Yeah, getting up there. Triple digits now. If you were to think to get like level like 10 or something like that, maybe it would be like 1,000 damage or something. But it's also dependent on your stats too. Alright, let's see here. Flare, Ultima, attack. Just keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. I'm sure there's going to come a point where I need to just start physically attacking things because I will run out of magic. But it is not today. Today is not that day. Alright. You would think flare would be good against golems. Wood golems, rather. Kind of blow them up with, you know, fire. Supernova. But no, not the case. Yeah, Rickard is just not doing the damage I thought he would. Maybe it's because I've outpaced him. Maybe that's because he's just so underleveled. I don't know. I do not know. But regardless, he's a good tanker. He takes a hit every once in a while and gets turned to stone. So that's fine. That works for me. Ultimate gain a level up. And guy's axe is going up by 1. Nice. Spirit goes up by 1 point. Evasion and Rickard's health. Okay, cool. Such a high encounter rate makes me so sad. But we'll get through it together. Working our way. I remember what made me start hating this game. And I'm not trying to say this in like a bad way. I remember what really was the downward spiral for me for this game. We were doing a dungeon quest to get like one of the masks very like midway through the game, and we were inside the like dark mask tunnel or something like that, fighting Marlboros. That's a quintessential Final Fantasy monster. But we had so many encounters. It was like I took 10 steps, encounter, 5 steps, encounter, 7 steps, encounter. I was making such slow progress through that whole place. And it was just so taxing on my patience, where it was just like, I don't want to play this anymore. And I don't know if that is reminiscent of the original release of the game or not. I don't know if that's something that was just part of the Pixel Remastered series, because that was some quality of life that they put into the game to help try and balance things. No clue. But I will tell you right now for free, it sucked. It kind of sucks now, but we'll make it through. We'll make it through. There we are. Yep, guy got some more hit points, not that he needs them. Defender, that's a sword if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sword with, it doesn't really, 2 attack is 2 attack. I could give, what's his name? Rickard the other poison axe now. And that way he's hitting that much harder. Yep, Ultima 3, go! Yeah, 400 damage. I mean, for a level 3 spell, that's not that bad. Oh, the poison axe did not do that much damage. He got hit so hard, he got put to sleep. He got punched so hard, he took a nap. Wild. Just wild, man. Yeah, I suppose if a wood golem hit me, I'd be a little bit, you know, sleepy too. A little exhausted. Take a nap down. Still up. Punch and sleep. No sleep. That's fine by me. That is fine by me. The other reason why I'm also leveling up my magic points is because the MP system is universal. So whether I'm leveling up my dark magic spells or my white magic spells, I'm getting more MP. So that's kind of why I'm doing it too. So I can get my heal spells up at the same time. Oh no. Alright, this fight has got to go quick. Right there. Right there. You attack him. You attack. Everyone hit that death blow. The reason why we're hitting the death blooms is because they have one-hit kills. And I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to die. I don't want to have that problem. So we're going to kill them pretty darn quick. We're going to kill them right in their faces. Yep. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, we poisoned him. I don't know how we poisoned. Oh, poison axe probably poisoned him. Yeah, go figure. It's in the name. Knucklehead. Oh, so silly. Oh, that got a little flash here. That's another thing with the spell in the Pixel Remastered is they every time it levels up, it gets prettier. It gets more spell effects added to it. So pretty fun that way too. Seeing how the spells change as they get stronger. And I can illustrate that. I think everyone has Blizzard, or at least Guy has a higher level Blizzard than the Blizzard level 1 that Furion has. And just in our time together here, you should have seen how the flare spell has changed. Spirit went up, that's fine. Shoot, I wanted to heal. I'm not about to deal with that. I am not about to deal with that. Yep. And there are certain levels of the spell that reflect or work better for certain things. So the higher the shell spell, the more likely it's going to block more damage from magical attacks. Same thing with like the blink spell. The higher the blink spell, the higher your evasion goes. Yep. Yep. Cure. Everybody gonna cast Cure right now. Everybody gonna cast Cure except for... Oh, that did a pittance. Yeah, I think I remember now. It's more effective to single target. Yeah, probably far more effective to single target cast the Cure spells. Alright, noted. Noted. Cast that on you. Cast that on you. Cast that on you. So far, Rickard's the only one who's been attacking. Yep, far more effective. Alright, Guy has got the biggest hit pool. So I'm going to focus on healing Maria. Ow. Is he dead? Not dead. Close to it, though. I'm going to focus on curing Furion. Because this is also a really good place for me to level up my cure spells. So, might as well do it, right? Might as well take care of it. I think it's funny that we're relying on Rickard, actually. Thinking out loud now. He's the only one who's been doing damage this whole time. And the poison effect, so... kind of funny. And he killed one. That's funny. That dude deserves a promotion. Ow, that one has been critting. Alright, we're gonna heal up. Right there. And you just keep on going, Rickard. We're taking the hits for you this time, buddy. Nice. Alright, poison axe. Never mind, you're almost dead. Alright, we should heal you. We should heal you. I think everybody healing him will bring him back up to full. Good crit. Nice. 10 hit. Yep. Full life. I think we've got a little bit of a buffer here. Let's cast Flare. Let's cast Ultima. Let's cast Berserk, and you can just go. I think he's probably going to be dead here anyways. Depending, actually, I actually, no. The other one had, like, what, like 6 turns? So yeah, we're not close to killing him. I should shut up. The Berserk spell is going to help, though. Yeah, a little bit more damage. Nice. Ouch. Wow, this guy is... Yep, and the poison got him. Poison death. Nice. And Ultimate Berserk got to level up. Yep, see, that's why you do it. That's exactly why you do it. You see, our MP went up, our magic went up, our stamina went up, everything went up. And look at that huge amount of MP that we got. Like, that's the reason why you do it. Yep. Perfect. And what do we get out of the chest? The diamond armor. I don't know if that's going to be any good for anybody. I don't think it's... Maybe him? I mean, slightly less. Black garb is still better. So, yeah. I guess that was okay. We, you know... Why is that? Oh, magic interference is higher. So, magic interference is bad. Oh. Huh. Go figure. I didn't realize that. So magic interference is a stat that causes problems with casting spells. I learned something today after so long of playing this game. Yeah, magic interference. You don't want it. You don't want it. Well, actually, I should probably give you something better. White robes. You're better? Gold cuirass. I mean, I'm worried that you're gonna die and not give me my stuff back. So I'm gonna leave this off for now. And let's see here. Magic, Furion, use, here. Oh, it leveled up. That's why it pulled me out of it there. Cool. Alright, yeah, so now it's 7. Alright, cool. Well, that was actually pretty good. That was a pretty good fight. Gave us a lot of level ups. Gonna go back to what we were doing before. And then if I can, I'm going to, I'll show you guys the Blizzard spell right here after we get this Death Bloom killed, because I don't want to die. Alright, there's that. Should be dead after this attack anyways. Right, great, awesome, good. Okay. Yep, and he's poisoned. No, that's fine. Alright, so... Like, so Blizzard. Level 1. She has Blizzard 5. And he's got Blizzard 6. So, we'll see what this is. So, Blizzard 1. Just another icicles. Blizzard level 5 drops icicles from the top. See how the animation changes? And that's level 6. And then this one's, you know, stronger. See? So, that's why you want to level up the spells, too. Just to see their different animations. Because that's pretty cool. I mean, I think that's a pretty good quality of life, too. Or a little feature, I should say, not quality of life. That's a feature inside the game. Leveling up the spells to show different spell effects is a feature, not a quality of life. I'm learning game terminology, if you couldn't tell. Alright, cool. Awesome. Alright, now we're going to take a little bit of a hit. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Right. Do this, do that, do this, do this. Smash and grab, do the things that we need to do. Oh, I remember that. Smash and grab, that's what I used to say when I played this game last time. It's funny how your brain remembers things that you're just totally oblivious to. Oh, you guys did haste. Well, good for you. Now you're going to die faster. Right? Isn't that how that works? At least I like to think so. Not fast enough to outrun the flare spell. Or the ultimate spell. But we'll see. Nope, he did. He did. Got another ripper. Alright. What? There's a chest over there. Hang on. So if I go up this floor, I'm assuming that this is where I need to go. This is progress. This is going to be a monster room? Yeah, monster room. It's a monster room. This is their definition of a monster closet. This is just the annoyance of the game, where they put you in these rooms and they try and essentially trap you. Not trap you, but like that's what I'm looking for. They create arbitrary inflation of steps. So you walk in the room, it puts you in the middle of the room. It's a trap room, I guess you could call it, and it puts you to have to. So you have a higher than normal monster encounter rate inside the room, and by the time you get out, you're walking out of it, you have at least one more encounter. Not that you need one more encounter in this game. Just throwing that out there. Not that you need one more, but it's there. So yeah. Yeah. But all that aside, cast the ultimate spells, cast the flare spells. Guy with his twin poison axes just wrecking face. Again, rinse, repeat, flare, ultima, axe. I cast axe. Yep, and flare leveled up. Evasion, cool. Yeah, nothing in that room. So we'll go over here. Oh, go in here. Anything? Nope, nothing. One more monster encounter. One more monster encounter. Now, I don't know if there's like a... Oh. I don't know if there's a... Oh, stop doing the thing that you're doing. I want you to attack that one. And that one. And that one. I do not know if there is a special thing that happens inside the monster's room beyond the higher than normal monster encounter rate, random encounter rate. And I'm also just conjecturing at that point, guessing that that's the case with the monster closets or the monster encounter rooms, because they're pervasive throughout the entire game. They exist throughout the entire game. And I've just always kind of thought it was a falling flat mechanic for the game. I did not miss the fact that that one monster tried to run away and failed. So we must be that much stronger now, which is awesome, because that tells me that I'm at least at the right amount of levels for things. So can't really fault the guy for being like, all right, this is terrible, I don't want to do it. I don't want to encounter you either, but the game sees fit to throw us together, so here we are. Now give me your experience points. Let me cast my flare spells on you. Come on. Die for me. There we are. Good. Ultimate gain a level up? No. Guy's strength went up. Okay. Yeah, if there's nothing on this side of the room, I'm going to feel very sad. Oh my goodness. So many. So many. The reason why I'm casting this on the Lamias is because of the charm spell. It's an AoE effect that is potentially party wiping, so I'm taking them out first. I don't think I have anything that blocks it, so yeah. Oh, free cast on Ultima on the guy in the front. Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. Ow, cast bows, 3. Cast punch. Alright. There, and there, and there. Should be able to kill it this time. I thought Guy would be able to one-shot them, and that's how I know I'm really strong. If any one of my party members can actually kill one of the monsters on their own. That happens in the game randomly, in a sense. You know, if I go back to the beginning area, I will certainly have that opportunity. But like in current game state, where I'm supposed to, or you know, at the current point in the game where I'm supposed to be, if I'm able to one-shot monsters with any one of my characters, I feel like, all right, I'm on par. I know where I'm supposed to be. Oh, I got the Curse Tome. Well, that's not a bad tome. It's just not a spell I don't ever really see myself using. Of course, every single one of these rooms, and this is probably just the game being like, haha, I got you. And that's fine. That's fine. You got me, game. You got me. So all this aside, I honestly don't know what the max level of a spell is for the spell leveling up. I think that if it's 99, that's pretty ridiculous. Like, does the cure spell just make the whole screen go white for a second and then you get full health back? I don't know. Does flare spell just make the screen go red? Does the ultimatum make it go like bluish or something like that? Hard to say. Maybe we should do that. Maybe that would be a wonderful challenge. If you tell you what, if we get 1 million subscribers from any one of these videos in the next 6 months, I will grind to level 99 for my spells to see what they change into. So all of this was for nothing. Or I should say I will grind to the max level of the spells that I can possibly get. And if I can't get past level 9, that's just all she wrote. I wish I could change that, but that's the way it's programmed. But yeah, if we get 1 million subscribers from these videos, I will do that. On every single spell in this game, I will grind to get the max level on the spells, just to show off their special skills. And if they stop changing, then we will have said we've hit the pinnacle and move on to the next spell. Because I think there's like 40 spells in the game. Yeah, there's got to be around 40. Because I know you've got your standard cures, heals, and things like that for your white magic side of things. And then, oh, that's not what I want to do. Of course. If only I had paid attention to where I was, then I wouldn't have to go into the extra encounter. But no, here I am rambling about challenges and calls to action and stuff like that. If only I had paid attention. Cool, awesome. I'm gonna have to heal. Yeah, that guy's dead. That Lamia should be dead. I say should be, I don't know ultimately, but we'll figure it out if she's not. Maybe that'll be the one that wipes the party. No, they're not dead. Cool. That captain is, though. Charm. Oh, see, there it is. Yep. There it is. Right there. So we're going to finish this fight off quickly. Ow. Now, if it were Guy that got charmed, that'd be bad news. That'd be very bad news. Golden armor, flame bow. I don't think the golden armor is any good. Well, let's check it out. Let's check it out and see. Let's check it out. Golden armor. Yeah, not any good. Not any good. 13 defense for stronger spells. Curious. Just curious. I'm just poking around. Well, I mean, double rippers and the thief's gloves. 10 more defense. I like the defense, honestly. Yeah, the defense is better. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. And then I'll give you the other poison axe. That way you're doing some more damage. Let me see here. Magic, you. No. You. Use. Heals. Then I went up a level. There we are. Cool. So this whole thing, worthless. So now you know for your playthroughs, don't go upstairs. It's just not worth it in that way. Go a different way. Oh, a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Well, guess what? We're also going to melt your face with our magic spell. A flare. and of Ultima, and of Axe, and of Axe, because now Ricker doesn't have a lance. It's a lance. Hello. If you know that movie reference, comment. Alright. It's actually the first movie I think I saw Alan Turduck in. The good news about the Zappy floor is I don't get into encounters when I'm on the Zappy floor. So, good stuff there. Now, you can in this game, if, I know in the vacuum of, like, when these are uploaded, it will not seem like a lot of time has passed, but I'm going to say this because it has, in fact, chronologically or conceptually been a lot of time, or spatially. I don't know how you would say that. In between recordings, it's been a significant amount of time. You can cast spells on your own characters, and you can cast, or you can hit your own characters and get level ups that way. The game does function around that as well. But I think there's like limiting returns on that, or some problems with that. But if you happen to know, like, the mechanic for that, please share the information. Distribute it on the webs, because, you know, the internet is just nothing but truth at all times. Nothing but truth at all times. All right. Yeah, so that magic interference is really quite important. I didn't realize they had that stat in this game. They might have added it in between times I've played it, but I don't really know. Yes, our old pals. We will make it work. I probably could get them done in... Well, they're still going to die in 2 turns, so it doesn't matter which way I do it. Yeah, it just doesn't matter which way I do it. Blitzing through all my MP, though, which is not necessarily the smartest idea. I actually don't even know what kind of potions I have to recover my MP. I think I've got a lot, but I don't know. I should probably check that, huh? Hey, you know what? If I go hard mode because I ran out of magic points, that's on me. Willy-nilly casting fireballs all over the place. You can't just be a, you know, an OP wizard like Dumbledore or like Voldemort without the consequences, right? Alright. Player getting a level up, that's fine. I'm curious now, let me see. I do have 99 ethers. I'll use one of those. There, okay. Alright, so now from here, I go to this floor, over here, and yep, and I go up this way. Oh dear. Over a terror. These guys will cast bad breath, and that will ruin my day. So, yeah, longer than normal episode, about 45 minutes. We're probably going to go for an hour. Hopefully you guys are here for it, and you guys are enjoying the banter and enjoying the fun of it all, even if it does seem a little bit monotonous. This is fun to me, just chatting and talking about my day, talking about things going on. So, in my world, we, at the time of this video's recording, have hit about 650 subscribers, which I can't thank you all enough for showing up and liking and commenting and growing the channel. And subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me, showing that you can be a busy person and still sit down and play games. And that's the whole point of this channel, is to show that you can be a dad, a mom, a brother, sister, cousin, and be busy and still make time for yourself to relax and play games and have fun with friends doing so. It does not mean that you should neglect those responsibilities of life, but you definitely should take a look at how you can unwind and give yourself those opportunities to adventure, and give yourself those opportunities to dream and connect. And maybe you are a hardcore gamer where you're like, I play Call of Duty on, you know, the single life mode, or I play League of Legends in ranked or something like that. And that's perfectly fine too. if you want to do your gaming that way, you are more than welcome to. And I applaud you to be able to do that and have fun with it and relax with it. I think that's awesome on you. But I will tell you right now, you gotta make time for all the other things in life too. Because if you don't, you don't. And you're gonna fall behind. You really, really will. Alright, let's get this there, right there. There we are. Okay. Alright, so now we're here. I don't think there's a treasure chest. Is there? There is by the door. It's probably got monsters in it. No, in this game, it's got monsters in it. A wizard. I think they cast flare too. Oh, that'd be funny if I cast it. I should cast wall. I don't think they've cast any harmful spells. I think they only cast mostly buffing spells, though. If they cast wall on themselves, that's kind of funny, too, because I'm going to just beat them down. But, yeah, I think that when I started this channel, I was not expecting the level of success that I've been getting right now. And I really appreciate everybody showing up for this content and showing up for the cause of being a busy gamer. And I'm not trying to say that this is like the most noble thing out there. There are far more noble things. I understand that. But the ability to connect with people and share my own little slice of view on the world is really awesome. And I can't thank you enough for that. I got another flare tome. Do I need to do that? Should I do that? Let me see here. Let me go back in here. Let me see here. Sort. Not custom. Sort by item. Now we've got a bunch of tomes, right? Yeah, we got a bunch of these tomes here. You know what? Maybe I should do that. Magic. Yeah. She's maxed out, though. He's not. He can learn flare. Not that he really needs to. Yeah, I'm not going to learn another flare. If anyone were to learn it, it would have been Maria. But she's already... Yeah, she's already got all her spell slots full. So, yeah, I don't think we'll do that. Alright. Nice! I like that upgrade on the Ultima spell. So maybe, like, if we get it max level, it's just going to leave a smoking crater in the middle of our screen. It's just like, well, the monsters were there. That's fun. I like it. I like it. And the flare explosion's getting bigger, too. I do notice that. Think they're dead? Well, you're going to be dead now. Ultima drop out of the sky and just zap your butt. Alright, one more encounter. Probably two. Oh, man. Nothing we can't handle. We're OP. We are OP. No, you fight him. You can hit him, though. I have a feeling you're going to be able to take... We're going to take this out in the 3 turns. If you're wondering why I have Rickard in the back row, it's because I want my main party members to get hit, not him. I want them to stay in the firing line, as it were. Because Rickard is one of those trade-out characters. We don't have our full party yet. Or he's filling we'll say the swap spot for the party. We've had a number of different characters if you're just tuning in, like Minwoo, Joseph, and a couple others fill that spot, and they've all died or left us. Mostly died. So yeah. Let's see here. There. Yeah. Okay. There. Do this. I am also not purposely, mashing the A button or X button in this case, to just pummel these guys into the ground. I want to get my level up for my spells. Because I just feel like I want to. And make the game a little bit more interesting. And it's already feeling a little bit more fresh to me. So, alright, monsters. See, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, good. And it's an ambush. Like, we're the ones who opened the chest. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Reduces the number of attacks. Magic curtain raising defense. We're gonna blink, and you just start hitting him. So it's blink 2, so we have 2 after images. Maybe if blink 3 would be like 3 after images. Blink 9 would be 9 after images. That'd be funny. 0 damage. That did 0 damage. Enhances effectiveness against various types of enemies. I don't remember what that does. I'm gonna cast it. I don't think wall will help, but maybe it will. We'll see. And then I gotta start buffing. Or start buffing. I've already been buffing. I had to stop buffing and start damaging. Words. Hard. I think Berserk is probably one of the coolest spells in the game, though. Ow. Alright. Increases the number of attacks. And cast slow. And you just start hitting him, guy. Missed. Fair enough. It's only slow level 1, so I didn't expect it to really hit. Alright. How much does Flare do? How much does that do? You keep on hitting him. A fair amount. Probably not as much as his attack, though. Oh, never mind, he's dead. All our buff spells. Alright, fair enough. What item did we get? The Wind Flute. I'm not certain what that does. Sort by item. Flute that summons a cyclone. I'm glad I got that. I don't know. I cannot believe that Maria has flown as far past Furion in HP as she has, by the way. I was looking at that and I was just like, wow, she is a solid 1400 ahead of him in HP. That is just wild to me. That was it. That was all that was here. Are we at the top? We're at the top. Oh, good. Now we get to fight the boss. Ember. Oh, this is the last encounter. So you revived the ravens and now you are here. Yep. You are but insects, unworthy even of being crushed under my foot. This is the... is this the last encounter? Is that where I am in the game? I don't think so. I gotta think I'm at a different spot in the game, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I probably should have used that fight to heal. Huh. So you've some skill after all. Let's see how you manage against this. 3 Royal Guards. Yeah, I think I should use these to heal. So I'm going to use 2 Ethers, and I'm just going to have you guys focus on that. Only heal for 20? That doesn't seem like... well, I guess if each spell only costs... guy can one-shot them. Alright, so I'm going to have you do Ether and an Ether, and then I'm going to have you focus on there. Nice. Alright, cool. So we might be nearing the end of the game. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that at all. We'll see what happens. This might be worth a longer episode, I hope. Rickard's axe went up. Great, awesome, good for them. Quite extraordinary, really. It would appear I've sorely underestimated you. You should consider that I am about to do you a great honor. I shall kill you personally. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, goody. So then we're gonna do what we do best, and that is turtle up. Focus on those guys first. We can take out the guards first. We get the shell. Good. Okay. Well, he casted barrier. Ooh, I'll have to cast my dispel. I don't think it'll work. I don't think it's at high enough level. Yeah, it's only level 1. I ain't gonna cast it. I ain't gonna work on them. Let's focus here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, so it took about 150 to 200 off of the flare spell. Holy, still doing some work. Oh, geez. He casts slow. That sucks. Well, that's fine. He's not really actually doing physical attacks, which is what slow is about. It reduces the number of attacks. So, yeah, should be dead after. Yep, there we are. An Ultima damage. Pretty decent damage. Good block. Okay. Well, you know what? I don't think this spell is going to work, but I'm going to try it. Because who knows? Can be surprised by anything, right? Yeah, bigger. Okay. I tried it. You can't say I didn't try. Doing some really good damage. Oh, wow. Okay, that was fast. That was pretty fast. Did not know what to expect that, but it was not that. And he's doing the boss death, where he's like, stun, and we got an elixir. No, I will not die. Did we just win? Wow, 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 wow. It's over. We should head back to Finn. They'll be waiting. You're kidding me. I don't have control of my character. Through your efforts, we finally defeated the Emperor. Thank you. The world was shrouded darkness, but now the light of peace shines once more. Furion, Maria, Guy, Rickard, what more could we ask of you? The tales of your bravery will be handed down for generations. Now let us celebrate. Many have come hoping to catch a glimpse of the heroes who brought down the Emperor. I wouldn't want to disappoint them. Was that it? That fight was so trivial. Oh my goodness. Furion and Maria are together. I don't see Guy. I don't see Rickard. That was it. That was it. That was the end of the game. Wild. Well, this was Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered. What a fun little game. Just weird, man. I was not expecting it to end there. I thought we had at least another, like, tower to go through. Oh, good. My ladies and lords, the Dark Knight Leon has declared himself Emperor. He's reorganized. Yep, there we are. The Palamecia. There we are. Good. And he's dead. So now I have to fight Leon, who was our friend. It can't be. Leon? So I don't know if I did something wrong. We thought we were, oh, we got a little achievement. That's fun. Let's see here. Leon, the Dark Knight, I thought he was your friend, your brother. I'll go to him. I'll make him understand. He must be under the spell of the Emperor. I know it. So now we have those key phrases that we can ask about. These are all... Yeah, I don't see how any of these mysterious phrases are going to help us. It says there's more, but nothing to learn. Key items. Exit. Okay, so yeah. Gordon, I'm thinking fight Maria. This is our battle. We have to finish this. I had a feeling you'd say that. Please make sure you come back. Ask. I don't think he'll say anything about any of this stuff. It all depends on... Gotcha. And then you, my... Leo, the Dark Knight, went to claim himself on the throne. Yeah, Wild Rose. Yep. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna actually call this episode here. So we fought the Emperor. Took about an hour to get there. It's fine. I'm probably gonna edit that episode down quite a bit so you guys don't have to see all of it. But like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come on this journey with me for Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered. No idea where I have to go right now. I'm just gonna go stay at the inn because I'm probably still hurt. Yep, I'm still hurt. The game doesn't heal you. Alright, we'll catch you on the next episode where we'll pick up where we're getting out of bed and going to fight my brother. Or Maria's brother. Yeah, cool. Hope to catch you then. Later.